how much did Morris play a part once he signed and you saw that he was coming to New Mexico? How much did that play a part in your decision?
I mean, it definitely did influence the decision. Obviously not like a make or break kind of thing, but obviously I knew that Jalen House and Jamal Mashburn coming back, two all-conference guards that can really handle their own, that are experienced. And then adding Morris was really just kind of another, really just like another benefit to knowing that I'm going to be on a team that is going to have a lot of threats, and I'm not going to have to worry about teams just, building a scout around me, Like, I'm still going to do my part. I'm still going to try to do as much as I can to help us win. But by having a lot of threats around you like that, same thing with, like, House. Like, everybody's job gets easier when you have a lot of threats on the court, because then teams can't just, like, build their entire game plan around, oh, we can just shut down the guards and make the big score. Like, oh, we can just shut down the bigs and make the guards score. Like, it was a pretty unique, big part of the recruiting process was knowing that we're going to have an experienced, a proven, like, established, like, Division I roster that is definitely going to be capable of doing a lot of big things this year.
How's your ankle?
Yeah. So my left ankle. It wasn't like broken or anything like that. Just suffered like basically like chronic ankle sprains. They just kind of over time just snowballed into basically my ankle being useless. And so this past March, went in and got a reconstruction surgery done. Basically just tightening everything up, cleaning up scar tissue, shaving down bone spurs, and it's been healing great. This June 18th will be about 3 months out, and I definitely feel like I'm ahead of schedule. The surgeon had told me about 4-month full recovery to being able to like play 5-on-5 again. But we're taking it a little bit more cautious, just really trying to be sure that everything heals correctly, which it has so far, which has been great. But it's definitely gets a bit, a little antsy, like watching guys compete and you're just down there taking shots on the other end. But just taking it one day at a time, and so far it's been going well.
How physical do you like to play? You look like a big physical guy.
Yeah, so that's been one of the things that I've been working on really since even high school, because I like contact. I don't really have a problem, putting my body on other people or hitting at other people, and that's kind of, obviously, like, it sounds good, but the problem is, foul trouble. And so I've been working on kind of balancing that with knowing that at the end of the day, like, one bucket isn't going to win or lose the game, because that's kind of been my mindset throughout the whole, basically since I've been playing basketball, and it's kind of got me in positions where I've taken stupid fouls, just, I'm way out of position, reaching, just trying to hit someone, make sure that they can't get an easy bucket, and end up like costing myself, the first like 15 minutes of the second half because I'm on the bench.
And to follow up on that, will we see the fur coat this year?
I'm trying to figure out when. It will make an appearance at some point, but so far it hasn't gotten below 85 yet, and that's on a cold day. And so it won't be as just kind of, because in Kansas City, sometimes, it'll just kind of hang out around like 70 degrees. And so, if it's like cloudy or something, I could just pop it on. But here, it might have to be like a planned out thing. Like if there's some kind of meet and greet, I could wear it, or something with air conditioning. Definitely not going to be a part of any daily wardrobes, though.
It's going to cool down, though. I've never been to your home state, Nebraska, or Kansas City. I imagine Albuquerque is pretty different than your previous two spots. So how are you acclimating to Albuquerque?
Well, so it was actually something that I didn't. Well, because obviously I knew that. I noticed it right away on my visit, and like the coaches made it, because it like came on my visit. I think it was like right about like 85 to 90 degrees. Excuse me. No clouds in the sky. Coach Pitino kept telling me, he's like, listen, like, this isn't a recruiting tactic. Like, this is what it looks like all the time. And I was like, oh, okay, like, I know it's like this somewhere in the world. And so, obviously, going from Kansas City or Nebraska, where it's maybe like this for like 3 weeks out of the year, to a place like this, I mean, it's definitely been a blessing knowing that, because I'm not very stylish guy. I just kind of wear athletic clothes all the time, just free as me. And so, you know, I'm gonna wear all the free gear as much as I can, and that includes athletic wear. And but in terms of literally getting acclimated, like when I came down here, like June 2nd on my birthday, I was here for about a week. I think I had a bloody nose every day. I was kind of, at first I was kind of like, what did I don't know if I like slept wrong or like had a fan pointed on me or something. And then it was like every single day, and I was like, what's going on? And then found out it's just like my nose getting not used to having all the moisture in the air. And so that was probably the most literal part of getting acclimated to it all. But it's definitely been awesome kind of just getting to wake up to, you know, right in the morning, you know, like 75, 80 degrees, and then just kind of getting used to dealing with, you know, about 100 degrees in the afternoon. But I mean, it's been awesome.
Sorry to cut this short. We can go one more question, and then he's got to get to practice.
Josiah, you basically, level depends on one another. You can score at 3 levels.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the physicality, but you can shoot it mid-range. You can finish at the hole. I mean, is that how you patterned your game to be able to be versatile and no matter where you get the ball?
Yeah. I mean, I think my greatest strength as a player is my potential. It's something that I'm constantly working and chasing every single day. Just because, I mean, there are some guys that, I mean, they can work as hard as they want, but I mean, they're just not like they kind of have like their style, whether it's like, you know, some guys they just can't finish at the rim, or some guys just can't find that touch from, you know, 3-point land. But obviously I'm not saying that, you know, I'm Kevin Durant, you know, like I'm not obviously super efficient at all 3 levels, but it's something that I'm definitely working on, and I am improving at it every day. And that's something that Coach Pitino really talked a lot about in my recruiting, is he wants to develop me to be a lot more efficient. Because last year, I mean, I shot like a decent percentage, like 35 or 36 from 3, but I think it was on like maybe like 2.5 attempts. And so one of the main things he was like reiterating to me is like, he's going to give me the freedom, and he wants me to get those attempts up and to keep improving as a shooter. Not only just to like help me succeed, but it's a lot easier to guard like a 4 and a 5 that just kind of play around the rim than someone that's going to bring that extra man out of the paint and really just open up the floor. And so just like expanding on that every day and getting back to it is, I mean, it's really just like who I am. I'm always working on what's like the next part of my game and just getting better at the things I already do.